Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eric. Thank you so much for checking out this video. This is part two to the workstation series that I'm putting together. If you want to check out video one, there will be a link in the description box below and the cards will be up on the screen. And this video is all about the drawers to this project. Now, I wanted to explain, or I wanted just to throw out why I chose the method of joinery that I did for these drawers. Drawers, you can make drawers in so many different ways. You can just butt joint them together. You can use a Craig jig. You can just put two pieces of wood and nail them together and hope for a right angle. You can do something as simple as that, or you can go all the way as complicated as dovetails and finger joints and all these different really complex joinery techniques. I think I chose something in the middle, and I wanted to explain why and give you maybe some encouragement to try something that maybe is out of your comfort zone, because it definitely was. These are the first drawers I've actually ever made, and I was really happy how they turned out. But I chose a method called the quarter method. Now, disclaimer, no idea what that means. I'm guessing it has something to do with the way the things are fit together. I have no idea. But that's not the point. The point is just that I wanted to show you this drawer. This drawer is pretty neat, and there's a couple of reasons why I chose this method that I wanted to talk about. One, and first and foremost, it just looks cool. I mean, I'm using plywood for these drawers, and it just looks really, really neat. The second reason is I wanted to challenge myself to not use any kind of fasteners. This box, this drawer, is held together with just friction and glue, and it's solid. It's not going to move. It's not going to go anywhere. And that was really important to me because this is a client job and I wanted to up my game. And even though this is a drawer, and even though the only people that are ever going to see it is when they pull out to throw something in it and probably scratch up the inside, I don't know. But I wanted to make sure that these look good and I didn't want to use butt joints. So that's what this video is all about. Kick your feet up, enjoy it, and I'll see you later. Repetition is the name of the game when it comes to making drawers, and that can be said from the first step all the way to the last. And here I am just ripping down a full sheet of plywood. I needed to make 3 different size drawers, and you'll see that in just a second. But one of the cool things about this plywood, at least from the Home Depot that I bought this product from, was that it has a dark side and a light side. And what I decided to do was keep the light side for the outside of the boxes, and the dark side would be the inside. So hopefully you will see that later on. But again, I needed to make 3 different size drawers, basically small, medium, and large. And here I am just ripping those panels down to approximately the right size. Then taking them outside and cutting them down to lengths. And then just putting them in their bases. I like to do that just to keep everything organized and keep everything together. Then the first thing to do was cut the bottom slot. Once you get things lined up and ready to go, it is pretty easy. It's just a lot of repetition. After that, I cut things down to their exact lengths. And this ink jig is a great addition to the shop to make exact cuts. Now what I'm working on are the 2 side panels, which can be seen here. It's the same exact thing, just a lot of repetition. I'm basically cutting the dados for the front and back panel. Just nudge the fence over a little bit and cut another slot, and then clean that up with a chisel later. Now I'm working on the front and the back panel. The hardest part about the front and back panel is remembering to do the opposite side of the slot for the base that you can see right there. This is cutting rabbets and just, again, creeping up on the cut. Sliding the wood over the blade to clean it up as best you can. Once again, more repetition, getting all the rabbets cut for the front and back. Now, that's not going to be perfect, so I went through with a chisel. You could also do this with sandpaper. And the hope is once you fine tune everything, it fits something like this. Then cutting the bases. Again, this plywood had the same light and dark. It worked out really well. Rough cut it with the circular saw and then fine tuned it with the table saw. Now what I didn't show here was dry fitting everything. I made sure everything fit before gluing anything up. I did not want to get into a situation where I was gluing something and then something didn't fit and I had to rush. Glue up was really simple on all these. Again, dry fitting, testing, making sure everything fit right. There you can see similar colors, the dark on the inside and the light on the outside. Then just going through and putting all the drawers together. And that's an example of the final product, and that's it. If you've never made drawers this way, I would encourage you to do it. It's not as hard as it looks. Thank you so much for watching. Part 3 will be coming out. If you like what you saw, subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment. I'll talk to you later.